live, guys. Guys, did you get any notification about my live stream? No. आई हो गया, चेक करो. मैं तो आज दिन में आया था 2 बार. एक बार तो बोर हो गया मैं. कागज के फूल लाऊं तेरे लिए मैं, खुदा मैं आवाज़ सही आ रही है. मांगू दुआ तेरे लिए. आ गया क्या मैं लाइव? हाउ मैनी पीपल वॉचिंग मी? 0 व्यूज़ भाई, झूठ बोल रहा तू. काउंटिंग कभी गलत नहीं हो सकती, यू नो. तेरे लिए घर बनाऊं, दीवार नीले रंग से सजाऊं. You know, my PG mate, you know, there is a guy in my PG. He plays very good guitar. Very good, very versatile he is. You know, in my PG, there is a guy, the name Abhishek. He plays good guitar very well. You know, I don't have word to describe. He just seen the chords and he play just like fluidly. Shout out to Abhishek Jain. He's in my PG. Yeah, I beg to say that I am ill, but I can not come to school. Exactly. You know, respected sir. You know, I have been feeling, I'm not feeling well, so kindly grant me. Yeah, yours faithfully. Where is that? So today I'm going to talk about little bit why the fuck is crypto market is going down. You know, I was looking for, you know, since my childhood I was expecting a bull market, but I never seen a bull. Even in my street I supposed to see bull, but I always see bear. I forgot the face of bull. No problem, bhai. Don't worry. Shout out to Abhishek Jain again. my my audience is only 2% are watching, so you don't need to thank me. But this guy, Abhishek, you know, soon we are going to create our own band. Abhishek, Deep Abhishek. It's okay. So let's cut the bullshit and get back to the topic. But that was not a bullshit, by the way. I'm very serious about that. Like when I learn guitar, and I also good guitarist. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, what is happening to my Twitter feeds right now? I need to. Yeah. Chinese President Xi Jinping. Sorry. Sorry. Xi Jinping called for yuan to become global reserve currency, right? ओ भाई, सोनीपत पुलिस ने लोहे का डंपर चोरी करने की घटना में सोनीपत में क्या हो गया भाई? गाइस, गाइस, ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ टुडे. Look, there is so in Sonipat, somebody, what do you say, steal the lohe ka dumper. I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you say lohe ka dumper in English? There is a trolley or that attached behind the tractor and the no, it's a truck. Yeah. लोहे का डंपर चोरी करने की घटना में संलिप्त आरोपी को किया गिरफ्तार. ओ माय गॉड. तेरे लिए घर बनाऊं. ओके. आज की मुख्य समाचार, मुख्य खबरें. क्या है खबरें? मुझे नहीं पता. Oh my god, what is happening? Stay in call. Yeah. Okay. What is the Trump saying? US military has assembled a formidable force in Middle East within strike range of. Okay, that's good. प्यारा भाइयों बहनों, मेरा कोई हाथ नहीं है. Am I looking good in stream right now? Please guys comment, give a like and thumbs up. Also Diet Coke. The specs I bought today. These are Gucci's specs I bought today. It's around 48,000 rupees. The specs I'm wearing right now. Let me bought $48,000. Sorry. Color specs. And then what is the name of what's the topic I'm putting? Iterators. ठीक है, that's good. तेरे लिए घर बनाऊं पसंद है तुम्हें मालूम है तुमने बताया था एक दफे. कागज के फूल लाऊं तेरे लिए मैं खुदा मानूं. Okay, let's start coding and also Rust doc, right? Yeah, this is the talk I was talking about, right? तेरे लिए घर बनाऊं. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's go. So, what are the iterators? Let me little bit do exercise so that I don't get sleep. Oh, where is my water bottle? Bottle of water. Iterate pattern allow you to Python. ठीक है. ओके. ओके. व्हाट? दिल लगाना नहीं आता. टेंशन जुती की नोक पे रखा पहले दिन थे. टेंशन जुती की नोक पे रखा छोरे पहले दिन थे. सब मिथ है भाई, सब टेंशन रखते हैं भाई. कोई जुत्ती की नोक पे नहीं है भाई, सीधा माथे पर है हमारे तो. सब फेक है भाई. कोई जुत्ती की नोक पे टेंशन नहीं है भाई. टेंशन ही टेंशन है भाई जिंदगी में. जुत्ती की नोक पे रखूँ मैं. कि है आइट्रेटर पाइट्रेटर. कि है आइट्रेटर पाइट्रेटर मेरे समझ में आती है, पर फिर भी समझनी पड़ेगी मैंने. वाइटर. ओके. मच बी. ओके. So these are the lazy by default. Means let's say if I'm trying to calling this method, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so that's why these are lazy. So when I try to iterate over the vector, and if I fetch the data, then it will work. Okay, that's good. Yeah, where is your silver chain? Okay, silver chain, I don't have silver chain because I got liquidated. That's a very bad joke. Okay. Okay. ठीक है. Iterated trait and the next method. ठीक है. Item type. Okay. प्यारे भाइयों बहनों, मेरे तो दिमाग में नहीं आ रही है बात, क्या बोल रहे हैं. हम्म. सही कह रहा है. नहीं नहीं, सही बोल रहा है. ईश्वर सभी जगह नहीं रह सकता. The God is not present everywhere, so that's why. That's why. What? That's why. Nothing. Angena gatram Nayana one. Guys, when you what I learn about the life now, like when you feel low and when you feel broke down in your, like, say, love life and whatever life you are living right now. Okay, just do one thing. You need to recite one thing. Okay. Angena gatram Nayana vaktram. I forgot this slow. Angena Ghatram. Please, guys, comment this shlok in our comment section so that I can decide to our public audience as well. So please, you need to find on internet as well and try to comment in our chat, okay? So that I can repeat. So that अरे समझ जाओ भाई. ठीक है. That only require implement to define one method. The next method is written one item at a time, wrapped in some. Okay. Minute resume. Okay, ठीक है. So ठीक है. टेंशन जुती गिनोग मारो क्या पहले इंत. That's why I'm saying, guys, we need to focus on our study right now. Okay. What is happening in crypto market as well? Let me check. Oh my god, totally red. Iterator trait only require implementer to define one method. यार ये समझ क्यों नहीं आ रहा है. नेक्स्ट मेथड विच रिटर्न वन आइटम एट टाइम रेपिंसन. मेरे को करना है यार ये जल्दी, ये वाला सेक्शन ज़रूर करना है मुझे. आई नीड टू फोकस राइट नाउ. गाइज आई एम हेयरिंग द गिटार वॉइस. ओ गिटार क्या है बोलते हैं, वॉइस नहीं यार. गिटार वॉइस नहीं, क्या बोलूँ यार, गिटार साउंड. You know, I'm listening right now guitar sound. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit distracted, but I need to complete this section as well. How much is this? Oh my god, so much need to consume right now. कागज के फूल तेरे लिए. ठीक है. इसमें एक इटरेटर ट्रेट होता है. ठीक है. ओके. और इसमें क्या होता है कि टाइप ओके नेक्स्ट मेथड. ठीक है. व्हेन वी कॉल नेक्स्ट मेथड नॉट एंटर डायरेक्टली द डेमोन्स्ट्रेट बट रोल. ठीक है. तेरे लिए घर बनाऊं पसंद है तुम्हें. Note that we needed to make iter mutable. Why is that? Calling the next method on iterator changes internal state that the iterator used to keep track of where it is in screen. Okay, so in other words, this code consume use pages of the iterator. Okay, because the loop took ownership of एक मिनट. इसने क्या बोला है कि दोबारा पढ़ लेता हूँ. वी नीड टू मेक म्यूटेबल. ठीक है. कॉलिंग यार इसका मतलब समझ नहीं आया. नेक्स्ट मेथड एंड चेंजेस इंटरनेट. कोड कंज्यूम each go to next iterator. ठीक है guys, I need to sign off right now from here. तेरे लिए घर बनाऊं पसंद है तुम्हें shit shit mutable ठीक है calling because the loop took ownership of ठीक है the calling the next method on iterator change internal state and iterator used to keep track of varieties in a sequence. Okay, so in other words this code consumer uses the iterator. The iter method produce an iterator. Okay, तेरे लिए घर बनाऊं the iter method produced ठीक है if I use into iter so it will take the ownership of that. Okay, remutable iter mutable address mutable address and the into iter also ठीक है okay good okay, let me do some little bit coding here. कि तेरा होना क्या तेरा होना कार्बन iterators तो भी बमारे लश्कारे तू जान सवाले तेरे लिए लेट मी ठीक है so if I will use not item ठीक है और let's say if I use for I in v dot iter oh shit what happened ठीक है look when I try to use this dot iter method what is let me ठीक है so what dot iter method do let me read this again okay so this will give immutable reference reference to vector v okay now let's say I try to into it right now let's say let me now it will give error why is that because into iter this will take the ownership of vector right so that's why so it's invalid here okay now let me comment this right now let's say again and now what I want to do like iter mute what it does this will no. This method only takes mutable reference to the vector v right so what is meaning of that let me explain let's first I will try to do this right into 2 and let me check what is happening here okay sorry the calculation will not occur here cannot borrow look when I try to do this na I into 2 it will try to do like 9 is to into 2 so it will not mutate this right Yeah. Yes. Or it can. Let's see. Mute. ठीक है. Yeah. When I try to I into 2, so what will happen here? Yeah, right. Let me. Though I am trying to I into 2, but it is not mutating its value right here. Why? Because v dot iter is a immutable reference to vector, so it just give the reference, but it do not mutate the that value present in the vector v, right? Okay. So now let's say if I try to use this, let's see what is happen here. Let me, yeah, but still no, it will give error. Why is that? Let me check why is that. I need to check why is that. iter mute है दिया नहीं वैसे सेशन में. अगर मैं कहूँ मुझे तुमसे मोहब्बत है, मुझे मेरी चाहत है, तो क्या कहूँ? कहूँगा जरा घुमा फिरा के कहना तो अच्छा हूँ, तो मैं कहूँ. Still it is not mutating. Why is that? Yeah, just because it is immutable reference, but I need to check in this why I am not able to do this. It might be dereferencing here. I will tell you what is happening under the hood. Okay. Yeah, so it is, let's say if I do same thing here, then what is the benefit of that? Let me check what is. क्या बोल रहा है? ठीक है. So हाँ, look here we using dot iter method. Okay, let me little bit zoom here. ठीक है. Here we are using dot iter, so it will give the immutable reference. So if I try to dereferencing means, let's say taking the reference and means getting the actual value and try to multiply by 2, so it will not let happen. Okay, but in this case if I try to use iter underscore mute, it will give the a reference, but it's mutable, means the reference could be overridden. So that's why I'm dereferencing the I and multiply by 2, and so original vector will be this. Let me remove this and look, this is the vector right now, 9864. I am trying to mutate this, like individual entity that exists in vector should be multiplied by 2, means 18, 16, 12 and 8. Okay, so let me do. Look, here I am trying to but it is not happening right here. But this is 18, 16, 12 and 8. So this is what I am trying to say. Yeah, this is, yeah, it's good. Okay, good. ठीक है, बढ़िया, nice. Okay, let's move to the next thing. ठीक है, let's say iter. No, let's say let's I talk about this one. This is the v, okay, and I'm creating the beta. Okay, let v iter v dot iter. This is not executed yet because it's a lazy method here. Okay, just creating the function ready to execute. Okay, but now if I try to call this, okay, okay, sorry, I need to call it right now. Okay. ठीक है, अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ कि v डॉट आइटर गया हुआ है, ठीक है, चेक कर लेता हूँ. दिन मेरी so yeah, now already created and creating the total here. Okay, so v dot sum here. So what will happen here, look, the first dot sum method only invoke when I try to create its iterator here. Okay, otherwise it will not work. Dot sum will not work on here, like v dot sum won't work here. Okay, let me do. So even the compilation also give error here. Look what is here, look, cannot be called on integer due to unsatisfied rate bound. Okay, that's good. So that's why first we need to create its iterator, then this some method will be called here, right? Who's sending it? ठीक है, और क्या है, एक मिनट रुक जाओ यार, क्या हो रहा है. ठीक है, so now after creating the iterator here, now some method will be invoked. Okay, but when I create its total, right, let me total is total. Look, when I call this sum method now, so this vector value will be dropped. Why? Because sum take the ownership of each entity. It will that v value moved into the v iter, so it will not be longer valid here, not valid. Okay, let me first run this. What is happening here? Why is I'm getting error right now? Okay, so I need to give type here. Okay, so let's say I'm giving the u32, right? Look, total is 27, right? So let's say if I'm um, let's say I'm trying to print here now. It will not be printable. Why? Look, this will not work here. Why? Even though this is declared here, when I call the dots method, this will be destroyed. It will not longer available here. So that's why, due to just dots method. ये तो चल रहा है. Sorry guys. How is that possible? Why is that possible? अबे सालो, तूने मेरे को गलत दिया डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में. बेइज्जती हुई है तो चलो कोई ना, 0 बंदों के सामने बेइज्जती हुई है तो. Let me check. Why is that? Okay. Sorry. My bad. In documentation it mentioned like we are not allowed to use v1 underscore writer, not this one, right? It will take ownership of this only. Okay, sorry, that's good. My bad, because it's only take the reference to it, not that's why it's called sum. That's why it will be available after that as well. Okay, got it. ठीक है समझ गया. So what's the documentation says? Let me go to my code editor as well. What's the documentation says here? Like when I use dot sum here, okay, so after that this will not be longer available. Okay, available, whatever you say. बहुत आरज़ू थी गली की तेरी प्रयास now it will give error. ठीक है. Why is that? Because this some method take the ownership of this thing. Let's say if I don't use this now, it will be used, of course. Yeah. Just because of that I need to connect this. ठीक है. Now this will work. So yeah, just because of it. This take. Wait, I need to mention also about some. Let's go. Let's move to the next thing. I need to complete this as well. ठीक है. ठीक है. Okay, let's move to this section as well. Okay. तेरे लिए iterator that produce no, not this iterator adapter, yeah, that produce new without consuming iterator. ठीक है, like that there is a dot map iterator adapter. ठीक है. So let's say I'm creating a let v2. Sorry. ठीक है. Now what I will do, let's say let new v2, right? We know ठीक है. So v2 dot iter, right, and dot map ठीक है. X is that x into 2, sorry, right? So it's supposed to be give a new vector, new when I try to print new 2 na, like ठीक है. So it's supposed to be print like this, like 18 16 नहीं सॉरी 4 में 8 होना, हाँ 8 6 and 10. ठीक है. It's supposed to be print but it will not print this. Let me do why is that. Okay. Yeah, sorry, this is given the this error. Look, it's still giving same thing, like this is 9435. Why is that? Because these are the lazy and these are never executed. They just written plain here but never executed. I mean, this logic is not executed yet, it's just only defined here. So to execute this I need to use I can let me to consume the iterator. ठीक है. तो हाँ, so to call this to execute this specific we use dot collect. What it does, it will call this iter also, that map also. So what it does, it will consume this thing and collect these are the lazy in nature by default, right? And lazy by default. So what it does, dot collect will try to execute this thing and resulted into different collection. Let's say return from control, map into a vector and map into this vector. Okay, now let's see. Look, what to ठीक है. So I need to look compiler also giving the solution, so I need to use this. And sorry, right here. So it's this error saying like new v2 should be have a known type. So we don't know, like though we are collecting, so what is the resultant type. So we are trying to get the vector type here. So yeah, and also let me print ln v2 as well. So is it modified or not after the calling the adapter? No. Right. It will run like that. Look, this is the new v2 18 and then this is the v2 9435. So this is according that. Yeah, it's working fine. That's good. I'm also getting gist of it right now. Let's move to the, what do you say, yeah, Rostock. क्लोजर क्या होता है? क्लोजर क्या था? मैं भी तो पढ़ा था मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले. अरे यार, क्लोजर क्या? क्लोजर क्या था, भूल गया यार. हाँ, क्लोजर एनोनिमस फंक्शन. या फॉरवर्ड. ठीक है ठीक है. मैंने iterator टेक क्लोजर एज ए आर्गुमेंट. ओके. We use the filter method that takes a closure. So this is the closure, right? Yeah, another function. The closure gets an item from an iterator. Okay, so from this get the iterator and return a bool. Okay. हाँ, समझ गया. ठीक है, तो एक मिनट. ठीक है, नाउ टेक अ filter method, right? It's also collect तो यहाँ भी collect तो यहाँ भी होगा. ठीक है, filter method, filter adapter. ठीक है, let's say v2 we are finding बट ये अभी ये पता नहीं मुझे. अभी इसको वो करें. चल ठीक है, v2 डॉट इंटू आइटर. हाँ, लेट्स से चेक करते हैं. डॉट फिल्टर, हमें कौन सी चीज़ फिल्टर करनी है कि x सच दैट x%2 इज इक्वल टू 0. ठीक है, एंड देन डॉट कलेक्ट. Look, yeah, we need to do this. Here we're defining the type as well. कि the collect the resultant we are getting from the filter adapter, what should be its type of that. So we need to this as well. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like that. Oh shit, यार अभी ये समझ यहाँ पे इंटूआइटर क्या करता है? इंटूआइटर करता है ओनरशिप ऑफ फैक्ट्री तो ले लेता है. हाँ ओके. ओ सॉरी, आई थॉट इट विल इफ इट्स क्रिएटिंग न्यू ना ओनरशिप ऑफ फैक्टर इटर म्यूट नहीं होना चाहिए यहाँ पे. We can do this as well. Let's see what is happening. समझ गया. यार ये तो नहीं यार ये चल क्यों नहीं रहा. बट what happened? Look, intuitor will take ownership of, right? Now let's check it will compile or not. Yeah, it will not compile by because intuitor. So why is not? What I can do now? If I am taking iter mute here, let's say I am trying to overriding the v2 itself, right? And so what I can do, ठीक है समझ गया. So it will not work here. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. और I can use also this like that. ये थोड़ा सा ये सही लगता है मुझे. सॉरी अरे अब क्यों नहीं चल रहे मादर की आँख. इंटो अच्छा फिर ये देख लेते इसका एरर का मतलब क्या है. चेक करना पड़ेगा. I need to ask the clouds. सिर उत्ते कहंदे चुन्नी रखिया करो पहले से भी कर जा मप्पे यारा बड़ा बड़ा सोना भरिया ज़्यादा ज़्यादा थोड़ी सी तारीफ करेगा अगर ये वाली कब कर जाना गणनी नहीं गण ज़्यादा पड़ जाना ठीक लगदा बबी लिखा चिमना दसी नाट सी जैसे गया कोई मैं दिल ले गया हुण कह गया दिल से गया हुण कर गईया हुण पड़ गईया दिल से गया. ठीक है ठीक है. ओके बट हाँ ठीक है. क्या बोल रहा है कि oh okay, let me check. Nice. तुम्हें बुलाने शायद. Okay, so what was the error? Like let's say I'm using dot iter, okay, and the dot iter method gives the reference to the each element of the vector v2. Okay, so what your filter will do, it takes the element from the iter, okay, and x ampersand 2 and is equal to 0. Okay, so I'm filtering out the only even value. Okay, look, in this case of map, when I try to x into 2 na, x into 2 Oh, this is also deref syntax as well, also multiplication. So Rust under the hood, what it does, it first deref the x, means take the exact value and multiply it by 2. Okay, so this happens like, but when I use this one now, it will add, as this is the, what do you call this, percent operator. Yeah, wait, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, wait. So in this case, this is a percent operator. Okay, so it is only work on the exact value of it. So I didn't use that. X is like reference to the value itself. So we need to use exact value. So in this case, I need to use this one. So it will work here. So okay, that's it from the side. Okay, that's good. ठीक है. Look, it's already mentioned here, like it's already mentioned here, like it doesn't auto dereference the same way, strict doesn't. So I need to use this one, dereference this, and then okay, good. ठीक है, समझ गया. अब मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? ओ भाई, मैं 14th लेसन पे आ जाऊँगा जब मैंने ये कर दिया तो. नाइस, दैट्स अ वेरी गुड व्हाट डू से गुड प्रोग्रेस फॉर मी. ओके, सो ओके, time to say goodbye, guys. Not this one. हमारे दिल ले गया, हुण कह गया, दिल सह गया, कहीं कर गया, हुण बढ़ गया, मैं बह गया. चलो ठीक है, हो गया ये। एक बार थोड़ा ये भी कर लेते हैं। लेट्स मूव टू दी, थोड़ा सा ये पढ़ लेते हैं। से गया कोई दिमाग दिल ले गया के। चलो ठीक है गाइस, आई एम साइनिंग ऑफ राइट नाउ। गुड नाइट, शब्बा खैर, कैलाश खैर।